do you trade normally? Like, do you kind of take it easy before the information comes out? How do you typically handle FOMC day?
I think it was echoing. All right, that's good. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So usually during FOMC, it's usually at 2 p.m. But what I do is I try to take a quick scalp during the AM session and then run away. I don't not want to take a trade during the PM session or have to deal with all that action. So
That's great.
something before 11:30, I'm good. If I need to trade after, I will not. I will just log in the next day.
You get your degenning out of the way very early. Huh?
Absolutely. I tried. I definitely tried to trade FOMC, tried to build a strategy on it, and never worked out well for me. So just trying to trade the normal action actually.
Yeah, and I've always said it's hard to build strategies on something that happens 8, 9, 10 times a year, right? I think it's 8 or 9. But I always talk about the 80-20 days. 80% of days are a certain way, and 20% of days are either next to no movement or the most insane movement in the world. That's been a little more 70-30 this year, maybe even 60-40. But I always say, why would we design strategies? I mean, we can always look for edges in data and edges in but for the crazy days when they don't happen as much, give me strategies for those. I think a lot of what you do, Amos, works very well on those days where the market is moving. And I use the funny normally, right? For whatever that means in calendar 2025. But is that something you've noticed as you've gone and done some of your back testing and strategy development?
Absolutely. So even like when I was backtesting a lot back in the day, I'm not backtesting too much. I already have a lot of data. So basically, in those news days, or even when there was like a 10 a.m. news, if I was in a trade, sometimes it would go against me, and I didn't necessarily have a reason technically that I lost the trade. It was just basically the news in and of itself, and also. Like you said, it's really hard for me to find edge in those FOMC days when they don't happen too often and the volatility is crazy. So there's a lot of resistance at the highs and the lows. So you think price is going to flush, but it's not. It's bouncing back on you. So really hard action to actually make money on for my system, basically. So yeah.
Yeah, these days for me are definitely size downs for today's.
How's your week been going so far, Amos?
My week has been pretty slow. Didn't take a trade on Monday, didn't take a trade on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm kind of hungry right now.
You're fiending.
This isn't a day to be hungry, man. You're gonna get
exactly.
Tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow, I feel like the meat is in the smoker right now. I feel like it's not going to be ready until J Pow does his thing.
Yeah, actually, today I'll stay patient for sure.
Amos is just foaming at the mouth.
He really is. Come on, man. I always talk you up as this nice patient dude, and here you're on here like trade thirsting this morning.
No, Amos definitely has like a degen side. He's an amazing trader, but he has a degen side.
Yeah. Why do you say that, Miriam?
Hey, you admitted it.
Yeah, definitely. I do.
I remember that talk in Miami.
But in all honesty, like that's a thing. And I have seen, if you've ever read the Market Wizards book series, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of older traders from the 70s and 80s that ran, stock picking funds and stuff, basically the types of companies that aren't even around anymore. Maybe Berkshire Hathaway's like the last one. But it was, and a lot of them say, I have the gambling urge from time to time. And I remember an interview with one guy, I don't remember who it was or what book, but he said, I would blow a lot of money on a few trades a year. And I would automatically know going into those trades, this is a risky gambling trade. He said, what I did is I spent a couple of months and I set some money aside. And that's basically he said his bullshit account, right? Like if I feel the urge to take some sort of outsized risk trade, I do it in that account. And then I'm not messing with my main money. I'm not messing with clients' money. And so, yeah, no, we all have that degen urge, right? To full port into an account left and right. And again, the prop space makes it easy to put all that into 1 or 2 accounts, and so you blow a couple $100 as opposed to blowing 5 accounts when they're near payout. So something to keep in mind.
Yep. Well, we're about 1 minute left here. Man, came quick.
Yeah. We had such conversation. I didn't even have time to do a fake battle intro. So it's time for the opening bell battle.
Let's go. It's open. It's open, guys. Open. Sesame.
You know, personally, I put that on the chat. Normally, I get at least one person in the chat saying, "Hey, Mad, this sounds like a battle," or something like that.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
chat.
the chat's
Live
fault.
up. Yeah, live up to. Yeah, can't be my fault. Got to be yours.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are about ready. It's time to lock in. Check your orders. It's J-Pow Day. Ding, ding,
Hey.
motherfuckers. Let's get to work.
Like and subscribe to the channel. And everyone else just like this.
We need to get a track of that music, the opening bell battle music, just to. Like, I feel like I can play that when I'm working out.
Yeah. Just have it on a loop.
Yeah.
All right. This 650 level is getting really freaking annoying here on NASDAQ. We've been talking about it all week.
All right.
Amos, anything you're looking at in particular? I know you like to wait for the first 30 minutes, but
Just looking at how that 4-hour candle closed, basically that London session candle, the size of the upwick is telling me a pretty good story. And right now we're trading at the opening price exactly, which is a huge level. It's either we flush extremely aggressively back towards 616, which I think is going to happen basically because we broke out of the previous range and we're below the opening price. So I would consider that we formed the upwick, that future bearish candle. So the open might drive down. Or also this could be like a huge area where buyers would like that price because it's extremely discounted. So it's really 50-50 for me. So I'll let that first 30 print.
yeah, I agree. I think they might try to push it down towards that area. We'll see.
Level.
Hello.
Hello!
Yeah, look who decided to show up.
I'm back.
You're back.
Nick.
Hope my
up,
internet
Nick?
connection is-
What are you wearing?
Hey.
All right, there we go.
Let's go.
Your hair did not move. Oh, Lord.
How are you guys?
Great.
Anything
Doing
interesting
good.
happening in the markets?
Yeah, we all made 10 G's already. Time
Yeah.
to catch up.
You're missing
Damn,
out.
okay.
Amos made 20 G's, so
Not a surprise, not a surprise.
Nope, just the waiting. Just the waiting. Where the heck are you tuning in from? Or is that undisclosed?
That is from London.
Oh, London, eh?
Damn.
And I'm on a secret mission here.
I love it. That's awesome.
On a secret mission to convince the Gandalf to give us more giveaway accounts.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
well, I think your best bet is to just like ask to meet him for a pint and then lock him in a closet in a pub somewhere and then
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he said we could give away 100 today, I swear. Make sure to get his phone too, so he can't text anybody.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Hey, wait, did I see in the background chat that there's a giveaway happening right now?
There is, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
we will do that momentarily, guys. And apparently, and Drew has already picked the keyword. That's all right. We can.
Wild.
What are we giving away? I forget. I didn't. 250K select accounts, guys. So the new select accounts, which apparently are selling like crazy right now. Everybody loves the select accounts. Who in the chat has already got themselves a select account? See, I'm working on two select evals right now, so hope to get those past. I don't know if I'll get them by Friday, but definitely by next week. But yeah, so 250K select accounts, guys. So the word is bird, BIRD. Bird. Apparently, it's a bit. I don't understand it, but I'm just the bird is the word. I guess the song, maybe.
Oh, the bird is the word.
Yeah. I know Family Guy gets in on that quite a bit. So
Oh,
BIRD,
God, yeah.
guys, bird is the key word.
Guys, I'm gonna try along here.
I'm joining
Sweeping
you.
pre-market low. My stop's gonna be at pre-market or like the bottom of the wick. So I'm risking 15 points on this trade. Let's see.
I'm in this long as well with you.
Hey, let's go.
Hey.
On NQ, Nick?
On NQ,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Let's see. Let's see if the
Let's
hotel
see.
Wi-Fi is fast enough.
Oh shit.
Oh, the adventure of
Oh.
trading on hotel Wi-Fi. We've all been there.
Love it.
That's terrifying.
I can surely not share my screen. That's gonna lag like crazy, but
Ooh, might get stopped out here. Let's see. Yeah, I just got stopped
yeah.
out.
Me too.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
It's gone.
Which I can't honestly give anyone any crap for that because I was literally about to join you guys on that one too.
The long?
Yeah. I said I'm gonna give this just another second and then no.
And then it's gone.
And it's gone. Yeah.
Well,
Right,
at
and
this
it's
point,
dumping.
send it to hell. So
Well, no, I'm 100% in agreement with both of you in terms of, again, like I said, I think mean reverting moves are the name of the game today. I would love a long if we can get to down to about 575. That would be an area I would really like.
ooh,
Man, what a push down. Wow.
for real.
That came unexpected.
All right, Bears. What the heck?
Yep.
What the helly?
What the hell are
I
you
mean,
on?
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm just curious where this came from, but okay. See, I swear to God, the time that I said, "Oh, we're not going to get a move on FOMC," and we get a freaking move right before FOMC. So
Of course, it has to be this way.
of course, why not?
Markets are like, shouldn't have been talking shit.
Yeah. Those rats.
We're getting in an area. I just took not the chart I'm sharing, but I just took my secondary chart down to 3 minutes. I really like this potential area for an entry, but I can't try to catch the falling knife here.
I'm not gonna lie, I did flip short on that trade.
Damn.
I flipped short at 608, so right at the break of that level, but
Should have told me so I could have joined.
I'm sorry.
Me too. I needed that.
All right,
signal.
I'm long now here, guys.
Ooh, kind of like it. Kind of like it.
Yeah, I like that too.
Try for about 620 there. Stop will be the low of this candle. This isn't one of my old growth fundeds, and I'm pretty heavy in this.
Hey,
Okay, I'm break even now.
that was a nice long. Look at that.
Get up there. Oh, actually, I can't make that much in here, so I've got to go down to about 612 in that. Okay, hit it.
Oh no, I
Nice.
made too much money. Oh no.
All right,
Feeling
so
hot
that's
still, yeah.
here. I'll put this up here just so you guys can, for accountability purposes. I hit my daily profit target. It locked me out. So this is
Nice,
across.
Matt.
It's across two
Good.
accounts here.
Let's go.
One is one I've taken a payout from before. One is not. So I'm not too far away from that one.
This long is really clean. That was
Yeah.
clean.
Nice, Matt.
That was a clean ass long. You took my order, Matt.
That was it. Yeah.
My sim order. You took it away
Yeah,
from me.
that's what I always get a kick out of. Our chat is too smart for this, but like I always get a kick out of people like the market makers ran my stops, bro. You're in a sim account. They didn't run.
You're
They
in
didn't
a
run
sim
shit
account,
on
bro.
you.
Like,
Yeah.
chill.
And even if, as I've said before on this show, I said the four of us on screen could pool our entire net worth and like triple it and go into one position. The market makers still don't give a fuck about our
Literally.
size. They really do not.
Literally, yeah.
Damn, what a push. What a recovery here.
I know. Some resistance here at 645. ES also coming into its previous day low. Opening range high is sitting at 68.45.
That
Now
is
I want to
crazy.
break out above 700 and we can play that back down to Bebop too.
Beep, pop.
Beep, bop.
All right, I think we've got enough entries. Drew, if you want to run the, I don't know if we have it already, but if you haven't run the bot, let's run it.
Got 5 more.
Not Noah, 3588. You have won the giveaway. I don't know who you are, but we know you're not Noah.
But like I said,
That's good.
No.
fire. Oh,
Gotta type something in the chat, not Noah.
Yes, not Noah 3588. Let us know you're here and you're not a bot and you are claiming the giveaway.
Twitter
Heinz
failed.
says,
shoot.
Heinz says, I'm not Noah.
Yeah, because well, if he doesn't claim it, we will give it to somebody who's not Noah.
Rejected here
failed.
the 9 EMA on the NASDAQ like beautifully at 644. Might
Oh, he
start
did
coming
claim.
back down here.
Sorry to cut
got
you off. Yeah, he did claim, so we've got that in the background. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Got him.
Congrats.
He already has the email address in the chat as well, in the channel description, so be good.
So I don't know who he is, but he's not Noah.
We don't know him. We just know he's not known.
Twitter failed.
That's all we. What a crazy recovery push.
Still not able to get back above the opening print though.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Bulls could try to push this up though. That was a really strong buying tail.
Yeah,
I
guys,
would've
if you're gonna
Uh-huh.
trade today, it's mean reverting. I'm very adamant on that. Although Miriam, you made some good money on those shorts.
Yeah. Miriam literally said she won't do well on FOMC days, so fade her. When did I say I'd kill it on FOMC days? I said I used to not do well on FOMC
What?
days. So I'm just gonna cry with my $3,000 that I just
Yeah,
made.
go ahead. Let me know how that works out for you. So we will do another giveaway later, guys, to celebrate my first ever trade on stream again. Nobody made that. I'm so disappointed in our chat. Nobody made that comment.
I know, what the heck. Matt
cool.
never makes a trade this early. Actually, that was a clean setup that you took.
What's wrong with you, Matt?
I don't know. I mean, many
That was
things, but I
actually,
don't know.
yeah, that was very uncharacteristic of you, Matt.
That was almost a little bit degen of Matt.
Almost a little bit. No, actually, it was but I did. I called that area out. I said, "This is what. Yeah, great trade for a rookie. Thanks, DJ.
Oh my
I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh man,
That's good.
you're all assholes, and I love all of you. Best chat in the business. No, but seriously, I again, guys, I called that level out. That was that kind of 575 area. So I'm looking for a push out of that zone.
Hey,
So
shout out to Peroloco. He actually did make the joke. I just checked his channel activity. He did.
okay, all right. Yeah, I can always count on Peroloco to come in there on some stuff.
That's crazy for him to know that since it's his first time on stream today.
Why? Yeah, wild.
Yeah, it's.
Ooh, nice pushy push. Let's go. Let's see.
Pushy push.
647. Still some sellers sitting there. Let's see if the buyers
Twitter
get the.
failed.
5-minute ATR is up to 25, guys. We're getting movement.
Moves.
There we go.
Comprehend.
Nice.
I really like how that candle is flipping actually right now. And if it can flip like this on the 30, I'll definitely expect price to open higher at 10 a.m. So
Yeah.
Nick, are
ES
you
sitting
saying the same thing?
Right now, actually, I just put in a golden pocket sell order at 675.75 if we get up there. But I agree with your take on like the longer term view on this long.
You put in a short limit?
Yep.
Wait, what high are you taking from that golden pocket?
The 830 high.
So 720 area.
720 as the high, and then obviously the wick that we just made as the low.
So you're basically taking, because like, for example, someone would argue, why wouldn't you take the pre-market high?
You could argue that.
I'm curious, like how, and I'm not expecting you to know the answer. I'm just curious, like.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm just usually doing. Well, I can't even say usually because I just recently started doing this, but
That's what I was gonna say. It's like that's a
swing high to swing low. So for example, the 830 candle, or like that 830 high, right? That took out the 6 a.m. high, and then started moving lower. So I'm gonna take this one move that we got there to like from that high to the down.
Maybe we
downside,
shouldn't have
which is
picked
near
mini.
so far. And that's
We
one
took a
move I measure.
loss.
But I'm not going for much. You know, I'm only going from
Would've
675
been
would be the entry, and target would be 643.
Less than even. I mean, we'd still be in profit from what
So
we
you
took
could
this
still
morning.
expect it to go higher, but you could still take a short within that move, which is basically just a retracement of the higher time frame long.
All right, so
Oh,
our
okay, cool.
levels are.
Wait, so that's a new
set.
strategy.
It is
Okay, nice.
It is.
just playing around with it, playing around with
It's
it. on eval, not taking it
15.25.
funded.
Alright. And
Yes,
is it always the 830 high?
No. Just like swing high to swing low.
Yeah. The current
From-
session swing high to the swing low. I guess.
From what basically? Let's say what would be the framework?
So for example, here, right, the 830 candle that took out the 6 a.m. high. You see that?
So it would always be, let's say, the high that, let's say the swing high that took out the 4-hour high, the previous 4-hour high.
Doesn't have to be the 4-hour. Doesn't necessarily have to be the 4-hour.
I guess
mean,
it kind of depends on like how long you're planning on being in the trade, right?
Yeah, like how many points you're going for at the end of the day. Like the more, let's say you go from low of day to high of day, right? Then if it hits, usually you can go for way more points. And if you go for a smaller move, like let's say what I'm just doing right now, you probably can only go for like 20 to 30 points. And for like low of day to high of day, taking that retracement and then taking the golden pocket, you could take like up to 100, 150 points, depending on the day.
Okay.
I would love to share my screen, but it literally starts lagging. I could explain it better.
I'll let it test.
Oh my god, I just realized we're on a Moss's screen.
Yeah.
Wait.
I want a dark chart. And even
Oh yeah,
darker
you
right
did
now.
go back to dark.
Hey,
Okay.
you're
I
all-
went from
One
white to gray,
When you
then black.
Just slowly getting darker.
Yeah. I ran on the it's the
Like Michael
darkest.
Jackson over here.
It's reverse Michael Jackson.
That's the inverse Michael Jackson strategy. That's funny. That's awesome.
We are pushing above Bebop now. I did not see. Let's see where we go. Honestly, if I've got one more funded to work on here. If we get above the +1 standard dev band, which is sitting, really, I'm going to say 700, just because 700 is only a few points above that. If we push above that, I will look for a mean reverting play.
Nice.
I almost got filled on that short. Almost. 2 points away. 2.5.
spoke earlier.
Ooh.
Good price action for an FOMC day.
Yeah, Bookmaps is kind of going nuts, not gonna lie. I'll just see random swipes. Random swipes. So let's see if they can sustain above this opening range higher. They reject it. Typically, opening range high traders, I know my husband trades opening range, but he'll wait for a candle closure. I know he's been kind of tweaking his strategy, but a lot of these breakouts, tend to be fake breakouts. You don't want to get caught. You want to make sure you're abiding by the candle rules here.
Miriam, your husband trades?
Yeah, he got into it.
Just rushing it, man.
Dude, he got 4 payouts already. And he only started in August.
Last time we
Oh.
spoke, it was 3. What the hell?
Yeah, he got another one.
Right.
I mean,
heck?
Any-
time for you to retire now, Mary.
Hey, listen, I'm like, you know what? I'll stick to swing trading, or I'll just do options, and we can do our hedge.
Oh yeah. Also, Amas, what you must know, Miriam's dad started trading as well.
My dad,
Damn.
bless his heart. Yeah, I like he'll because
Wow.
so I live like down the street from my parents. They're not very far from me, which I freaking love. And he'll randomly come by. My mom will make food or something, and he'll like bring it over. And he's like, I'm like, did you trade today? He's like, yeah, I made like $800, and he only trades micros. Keep in mind, he only trades micros. So he'll make some good money though. I'm like, okay, Dad, I see you. So shout out to the pops
Joey
for
Morgan's dad?
trading. What's that?
Is he Joey Morgan's dad?
Yeah, maybe. Holy moly.
Did you teach them, or you just let them?
So my dad has obviously been seeing me trade for the years that I've been trading. So naturally, he's a very very data driven guy. Like, this man is probably one of the smartest men I've ever met, and he's like he has everything in a spreadsheet. He records all his P&Ls, like very old school. He writes it down, like, so he's a data guy just like my husband, and so he's doing really well. He'll track, like, he put a sim account together, a practice account. He funded it with like, I think it was $5,000. He got it up to 11K in a week. I was like, dang, Dad, okay. So I was like, we might need to put you in a Tradovate live account soon. So
Can we talk about the fact that Nasdaq missed my order by 2.5 points and then dropped 40?
oh yeah, they've been swiping orders today.
It's the
It looks
market
like-
makers.
it
They
looks
saw
like
your
Brett.
orders, Nick.
Yeah, they saw my sim orders.
Looks like
My
Brett might have caught it.
eval orders.
Are you like entering with a limit, or you're waiting for some sort
Yeah.
of push down?
Yeah,
Okay,
limit.
But it tapped the golden pocket, no?
What's that?
It when it pulled back, it tapped 61.8. But your limit was higher
In wait, from where to where are you looking at it now?
from
'Cause I'm looking-
830
I'm
830 high.
830 high to the low of day.
Okay, this is what I'm looking at also.
Wait, I need to see. Yeah, but I'm not taking 618 entries. I'm taking 707 entries. Only 707s.
Oh, only
It looks like
707.
a-
Only 707s, you know, if you're in London, you can only take.
I dare you to just walk out like that and start talking.
Good morning, you lovely people.
Good morning. I only trade the 707s.
Isn't it lovely?
Where's your Santa hat today, Nick?
Hey, I actually have it with me. I brought it to London. Not gonna lie.
You brought it with you to London? Good job.
I want you to walk around London wearing it.
I can do that.
I don't think that would be anything weird in London.
Not really. Not really.
This is a really nice rejection, though. I'm actually kind of liking this.
Mhm.
If we start pushing down below pre-market low, so like 615, I'm not gonna lie, I've made a good profit today, so I don't know if I'm gonna take another trade, but I do like this if it does come back down 615 area. ES rejecting its opening range high too, so depending on where this candle closes could be pretty bearish. 628 needs to clear here. There's some buyers sitting on book maps. That 645 level still. Oh, there's those buyers, and they're gone.
They're gone. Damn, this short would have been so nice.
No.
Actually, good question from Kisma is asking, Nick, are you keeping a GP limit order in or canceling since it just missed? I mean, if it misses by like 2 points and then it goes to what would have been my TP, I cancel it, obviously. Like, as soon as you see the move that you expected is happening, but it just didn't tap you, then it's over. Go to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but it's one of those, like, if you haven't experienced that before, it's welcome to trading, right?
Yeah.
And, for those of us that have been in the game for a few years, that's one of those things, again, guys, first of all, better to wish you were in a trade than not in a trade, right? And second of all, missing, I mean, that happens to me once a week. I try to limit into something, don't quite get filled, and it just is what it is. It's just one of the many mental and psychological challenges that you got to deal with.
True.
Someone has a very important in the chat. They said, Nick, did you get the money gun past airport security?
I tried. So I went
What?
to
Wait.
security. I went to the airport, went to security, and said, "Hey, there's a gun in my bag," and they like, put me in jail for like 2 hours.
Oh, okay. That's why you were late.
I'm confident you didn't say that, otherwise you wouldn't be on the stream. Right now.
Actually, fun fact: when I was a kid, I did that once in the U.S. at the airport. Yeah, that didn't end well.
You brought a. What kind of gun did you bring?
No,
You brought a
I
gun
made,
to the airport?
I made a bomb joke at the airport, and I was like 10. So yeah, they didn't like
this
it.
was like 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Hey, I'm in that 30 club now.
Yeah.
Yeah, your voice turned out elderly there.
Eh,
Nick, you just turned 30?
I did.
Happy birthday, brother.
Next, or
Didn't
Amos is
know.
like, damn.
yeah, Ross is like, damn, you're old.
How does it feel? No.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no more jokes like that in the airport, Nick.
No, I learned from that mistake.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing the math in my head. That was post 9/11. Yeah, that's not good.
It was.
Yikes. All right, getting this breakdown here below 616. Next level down is 600. Sellers are kind of aggressive here. Oof, they're going to probably break this level here. Looks like they want it. And it's gone. Okay, so.
Bye. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, they're like, eh.
So we're pushing.
Dang, Bookmaps actually is going crazy today. This volatility can really be dangerous or really good, depending on what side you're on.
Yeah,
Wow,
Place of
they're
Fire, we
just
did announce the
eating these
giveaway.
orders.
It was you, and you weren't here to claim it, so sorry. I'm kidding, of course. We still have another
Yeah.
giveaway in the tank for later, guys.
Patrick, that's exactly how I intended for that to sound. Kevin Hart, damn.
It's gonna stop
Brett,
me out.
did you get in
No.
that GP? I saw that you posted it in the background.
Did he?
Yeah.
All that.
Looks like Brett and Nick have the same strat.
Well, I got it from him.
Yeah, that's what I
Hey,
wondered.
wait,
When I
Brett,
saw you, when I
you
saw you
took it,
followed that.
Brett?
Yeah, did you take that? Because unless you just like
Because
entered
like you
in
see,
manually.
you took it. That's not even strategy, bro.
Yeah, that sucks.
I would.
Well,
Zampic, I thought today was Tuesday. Only realized Wednesday we saw the white T-shirts. Might be spending too much. Yeah, touch some grass, Zampic. I mean, bring your phone with you and watch us outside, but touch some grass.
Not gonna lie, I was stream hopping and heard we say that we were at yesterday's low, so I literally just went long and printed. Nice, Brett. Nice. Well, yep, we're probably Nasdaq's definitely weaker. ES is still holding up, but welcome to FOMC on steroids day. Is that kind of what it feels like?
I really like the shorts actually.
What would you be looking for a short?
I would be looking for like a pullback to 617, like 616.
Yeah, I like that.
Enter. I just don't want to enter right now. Exactly. I'm just gonna wait a little bit.
There are still some sellers sitting there as well, 618 area. So if we do pop into that level, we might reject.
Well, Brett, what happened was I had a limit order at 75, 25, 675, and it came up to 672.5, so 2.5 points from my entry. And my target was 640, and it just tanked after. That's what happened.
Rude. All right,
There
coming
you
into the 618, let's see if we reject. Oh, okay. There we go. It's
All
very
right,
volatile.
let's try and
today,
get
guys.
a one in.
Very volatile.
Yeah, we're throwing up
with
buy
the
and sell
account we
like
actually
crazy.
want to win in.
Again, it is my thesis of a mean reverting day has been correct so far. And again, that doesn't mean we always go to VWAP or anything like that, but it means it's hard to sustain moves for multiple candles. And when we do have maybe 2 or 3 red or green candles in a row, we're going to see a retracement. At least the probabilities favor that. Again, the two I've taken 3
Going
trades
for broke
between
now.
yesterday and today,
This
guys.
is it.
2 winners, 1 loser. The 2 have both been mean reverting trades, moving back towards the mean or moving back towards VWAP.
The 1 minute does look like a double bottom setting up. We do just need to get back above 640 if it is going to validate. ES is holding very, very well, just very wicky. ES does not look bearish whatsoever. Wow. Wow.
Oh, that candle flipped.
Holy shit. 640 needs to clear here. There's some sellers. Buyers are really aggressive now. Let's see. Very aggressive buying coming in. I think they'll try to push it up unless sellers. Okay. Wow. Wow. It's extremely volatile right now. That's all
Yeah,
I'm gonna say.
I'm not wondering if we don't just settle into kind of a choppy mess until JPOW takes the stage, or at least until the rate announcement. Again, guys, that comes at 2 Eastern, and then at 2:30 Eastern is the Chairman Powell's press conference. His, I believe, second to last, and I'm hoping he comes out with sunglasses and a chain and just says, I don't know, the craziest shit he can think of.
This is kind of what I see on book maps. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's very very swipey, and it's usually not, it doesn't usually look like I mean, I don't know, I just feel like they're, so I see those sellers sitting at 640. That's what I see right now. That level needs to clear. We came right up to that area and then we were not able to clear it. You guys can see a very strong buying bubble come in, and then we were just not able to clear that level. So that's going to be what I look for, if we can break to the upside. Otherwise, to the downside, 600, and then we have 685 is what I see. But I just wanted to show you guys the volatility that I see, at least on book maps. Just a lot of swipes. It's kind of hard to show you guys with my screen like kind of glitching here, but let's see. I want to see us make a push up into the 640 and clear those orders. Yes, right now 68.52, and then 68.40 has some buyers. So that's kind of the range that we're sitting in on ES, which pretty much aligns with what we're seeing on the charts as well.
Gold just fell asleep, huh? Gold is like doing nothing, a whole bunch of nothing. Yesterday was the opposite. Yes, and then Q were moving. We're not moving, and gold was.
Yeah.
Did anybody check in on silver, by the way?
Oh yeah, can you go to silver on your charts, Amma?
Yes.
Or
Yesterday, silver
silver?
printed all-time high after all-time high. Oh yeah, today again at 1 a.m. New all-time high. Nice.
Yeah, and you got in a payout. Congrats, man.
Damn.
Hey, let's go.
I mean, I appreciate the props, man, but I didn't make that trade for you. You made that trade. So, I mean, I'm happy to provide an idea, but you manage the trade. So make sure you give yourself the majority of that credit. And I just say that because I ain't taking the blame when y'all lose if I put a losing trade out there.
Damn, YM's been a mover lately. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was just a crash down. Today's just a pump up.
I think we're gonna blow our this account,
I guess YM's the.
and then we will not have any more scalp
Trim
account.
Trader says, I passed 5 select accounts this morning on the 50K size. In your opinion, what is the best payout policy option between the daily and the 5-day? I'm not, for you, again, we don't know your situation and kind of how you've got to do what you think is best for you. There are, in my opinion, pretty big pros and cons to both. When I pass my selects, I am probably going to choose the daily option. I've looked at them and I think that's where I'm leaning, but I'm not going to, when the day I pass them, I'm probably going to take a few minutes after the close just to just to really kind of settle in and decide what I want to do. But that's probably where I'm going to go. I don't know if everybody else here is of the same mindset.
100% agree. That's it.
Yeah.
I think daily
Very
payouts are absolutely great.
Mhm.
If you
Yeah, well, I mean, Matt is right.
go for
It
base
depends on the
hits,
situation, right?
yeah, for sure.
And don't make any decisions out of desperation or I need to get daily payouts or anything like that. Just again, and also it depends on your experience and your level of trading skill. If these are some of the first ones you passed, maybe having a little extra room and taking the 5 days is the right decision for you. But if you're, if you've been doing this, you're pretty consistently profitable and you want to bank on a day-to-day basis or, hopefully a day-to-day basis, then the dailies I think make a lot more sense. Again, I don't think there's depending on what you're doing, I don't think there's a clear-cut answer to that. I think it's all individual, and I think there are advantages and disadvantages to both ends of it.
All right, we got to figure out: are they
we'll
building
trim
shorts?
again.
Are they building longs?
So if you've been trading live and you're consistently profitable, again,
Don't necessarily need to be in a trade.
It depends on your style too. If you're, I try to not be in heavy drawdown in a lot of times, and I'm sort of I'm right or I'm right out kind of trader. And some people take a little more drawdowns and take a little more. They may have bigger winners and bigger losers, but sizing plays a role in that as well. So.
Very choppy right now. Nothing.
Yeah, it's
moving.
actually going nowhere.
Literally same shit that happened yesterday.
Not bad for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, this is what I expected FOMC to look like.
Hey, it gave us nice moves though.
Yeah, like if you didn't catch the initial morning move like us crazies, then it's just Chop City right now.
Rip.
Yes is very wiki, but still looks bullish. Great, my book maps is not working now. Wonderful. Well, it looks like we're clearing this 40 area finally.
Also,
Finally.
higher.
I am JR. I am RJ. Does the dashboard tell you when you can take a payout without having to constantly think about the rule? Yeah, you will get a button that says request payout on your dashboard. But you can also see your transitions, like, what your consistency is, like how well you're doing, your last profit, all of that. It gives you an idea of, how much money you're away from taking a payout. My biggest thing, so I've taken, let's see, on my dashboard so far.
Okay, we got to figure out: are they building shorts? Are they building longs? What do you think they are doing?
But my biggest issue has been, and I hate to admit this out loud, but my biggest issue has been micro scalping. Not like massive issue, because micro scalping is basically holding a trade less than 10 seconds. And I believe the rule is you can't have more than 50% of your profitable. So not 50% of your trades in general cannot be micro scalps. And then 50% of your profits cannot be micro scalps. I remember at one point I was like, I think like $500 away from a payout, but like my micro scalping was up towards like 40%. And I was like, ooh, I need to make sure I'm not like just, getting in and out of trades like that. But it's crazy looking at your data too, because you can see like your most profitable trades. Like for me, my most profitable trades, like 90% of my trades that are profitable are less than a minute long. And so that's something
Maybe I should have waited
like catch myself with
to
was
FOMC.
not, like staying in trades longer than 10 seconds. Because a lot of times that'll be the case is I'm
to gamble this one away.
So you don't just love shorts, you love short.
I love shorts, very like micro shorts, like nano shorting.
Nano short. Oh well.
Yeah, fun times, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
Trying to struggle to.
Hey, EF22, you're a real one, man. You know, sunflower. Who loves short shorts?
That's funny. Um,
Farm. Look for areas.
Amos, what are you looking at right now?
To be honest, I didn't like that how that 15-minute candle closed. So definitely looking at another opportunity maybe on the 30 if we can have a strong closure. But for now, the price action is not looking too good for me. Yeah. I think it's just sideways action for now. If you enter a trade, it will be
Or looks like it.
yeah.
I mean, this 567, like basically the 560s to 570s have been holding up so nicely the last couple of days, like pretty much since last Friday.
Kind of like the upper.
Last Friday, then on Monday, then on Tuesday again, today again. This level just holds.
Hopefully when it comes back down.
Let's see what
Trail.
changes after FOMC.
Let me see a couple questions in here.
Up in the.
What kind of questions?
Someone asked, Miriam, what's your average loss? It's currently sitting, my average win to loss is currently sitting at 2.24, profit factor 3.46. And then someone asked, Amos, I like your trading strategy. How do you stay calm? You never look tense.
I
Well,
mean, the biggest thing for me is data. Like when you have so much data on your strategy, and you know you've been through drawdowns, you've been through winning streaks. You know you have like realistic expectations regarding your system. I think a lot of people that don't have a lot of data think that they could be making more when in reality their system will basically not deliver that many R multiples basically. So know your system by heart, know your results, and when you have this, then you shouldn't be surprised with what you see in the live markets. It's gonna be pretty much the same thing. And for me, the thing that backtesting teach me really is drawdown streaks, losing streaks. It's you basically have a reality check when you put in
See,
those reps in back.
what he's saying is true.
I don't know if you guys agree with me. I don't know if
Because,
you guys have the
you
same
know, taking
approach.
those,
And regarding backtesting, I think I asked that
that would have been
in my segment.
700,
A lot of
840,
people were like, I rather forward
1500.
test than
So a good
backtest.
3K that I would have been
What do
back
you guys think?
in.
Like at this stage of your.
No, let's say like you want. Let's say you're not necessarily a beginner. You've been doing this for a while. Let's say 2 years, and you're kind of in the break-even stage. You don't necessarily have the best strategy yet, and you want to test something out. What would you do?
I mean, for me, I kind of do a mix of both. Like if it's a brand new strategy, I've never tested it before. I've never I just like, for example, let's take the golden pocket, right? For me, that's a brand new strategy for me. Like I've used it before, but not the way that if I wanted to use it every day. So for me, I would definitely have to probably more so forward test that, because I think back testing that might be a little bit difficult in terms of like, for example, even the range that Nick used on that today. Like I'm like, where'd you get that range? But I would have to see that in the active markets in order to establish that range, because it's kind of hard going back and seeing, all right, where would I have put the highs and the lows? And maybe it's not so difficult. Maybe I'm just making this up, but I think it's better to forward test, in my opinion, like a new strategy to see how it would do in this market condition. But it's never a bad idea, depending on the strategy, to go back and see how well it's performed. And I'm pretty sure there's like AI ways of checking that now.
For sure, yeah.
So But I always think it's important, even regardless if you do back testing, you have to forward test it. You have to.
Yeah.
I do kind of a weird combination as well. I've done some traditional back testing in the past, and it's great. I think it's great. Back testing software has come so far, and it's so accessible. It really wasn't even as recently as 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It was basically non-existent for retail without paying a ton of money. But I'll give an example because I know Nick and I have both experimented it around a little bit with the fractal model on different time frames and all that. And Nick has deployed it, I think, pretty successfully so far. I've spent basically the last 4 months just kind of doing a little visual back testing, but just sort of watching it play out throughout the day. And for me, I always feel like I need to have at least
figure that
one or
out.
two setups and systems in development at any given time. And so for me, because I have, I'm the way that I trade and how I trade has made me consistently profitable. I'm able to look at that stuff in the background with no hurry, no sense of urgency, just letting it play out and getting maybe a couple hundred mental reps in, and then I'll paper trade it for a few weeks, and then I'll deploy it in. I'll probably pick up an extra eval account just to deploy it here after the new year. And so again, Nick learned it, deployed it fairly quickly. I'm taking a lot of time. Neither one of us is wrong in terms of how we do it. And so that's the way I've always done it. I haven't spent a ton of time on back testing software, although it's another thing I probably need to get on in 2026. So that's kind of how I go. Yeah, I appreciate that.
For me to add to this, it's just like the more that's on the line, the more I focus and the more I have to take it serious. Right? The same thing with golden pocket trades. I mean, I learned the strategy from Brett, right? And
That would
I've
be
been
so they
taking-
could
I've been
buy,
taking golden
right?
pocket trades in the last like 2 weeks or so on stream, more and more often, especially during the London session. And like I just take them on my accounts, and I learn through pain, right? And it's easier for me to adapt the strategy and learn the strategy this way because I need to really take it seriously and follow the exact system, because I catch myself that when I back test it, I just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then I'm like, yeah, let me try this, let me play around here,
So
add into
it's
this trade. So if I forward test it, I have to be serious with it.
okay. So it's about focus and taking it serious. All right.
Yep, for me, yeah.
But like I had the question someone asked me last time on my segment. It was like, what is a good amount of data for you to know that your strategy works? And I'll say this, and I learned that the hard way. A good system is a broken system, and a system that works in the current market conditions that we're at. Do not go back in 2012 and try to make conditions for your strategy in a market that is not trading the same as 2025. Right. So like use 2025 data in order to know if your strategy works, and then adapt your entry. Use the same framework, but adapt your entry. Use levels to know whether you should enter now or wait for a little bit more confirmations. But the framework should stay the same, and the market conditions that you're looking to see if your edge works needs to be close to where we're at now. So this is a mistake that I did. Went back to 2018, 2016, 2012, and I was like, damn, my strategy doesn't work like that. It's not that good. But you can't go back in time and try to find conditions, because the higher the win rate. Basically, if you try to reach for a higher and higher win rate, you will just have less and less trades, and you'll have a smaller and smaller risk to reward. So a good system is a broken system. That's what I'll say.
That's such a good point, because I mean, the market conditions now, like, you got to understand how it handles the current volatility, right? And be able to build that confidence before even risking real money, because it's so much different. Like when you're back testing, you're not looking at the price action in real time. You're not seeing the wicks. You're not, and the trading view back testing feature, it's good, but unless you're on like a pretty high plan, like you can't see the structure of the candle until it's already formed, essentially. So
That's a good point.
Important. Yeah,
That's
it's
a
so
good point.
important.
For the way that you trade, you can barely back this thing.
Exactly.
Because you trade like you're such a scalper. You need to see the reactions. Yeah,
Exactly.
I totally.
Yeah. Yeah, so I like that. Yeah, it's really good to have that forward testing and just be able to see like how well you do. Obviously, you should never forward test a new strategy on real money. Like you should be using a practice account regardless. But you know, it's also important to see where would your entry have been, right? What sort of edge can you create in this sort of current conditions to help you with your trader discipline, right? It's not just the strategy's logic. Like you have to actually see if you can handle it yourself. Even for some people, right? Like whenever they see a candle, right? A candle's moving so violently, it's moving. Even let's take earlier today, right? The morning drive. We came down, we popped into a level, right? We were like, it is hard to see it, right? When you're just looking at a static chart with a candle that's already closed, you're not witnessing this. But if you were to go back and review this video, right? Like go back to the stream from when we first opened and you saw that candle driving all the way down, a lot of people's minds can't handle that. They're like, they look at that, they're like, I got a short. What did me and Matt took the same trade. We went long on that trade. And so a lot of people get scared when they see the volatility of a candle. And that's why forward testing is even more important, because this candle closed green. So in your head, you're like, oh, it's a green candle. But when you're in the moment, you're not thinking that. You're just looking at, oh my God, this is driving down. Shorts are coming in. Let's go short. But really, that was a really good long setup. So you can't get afraid or scared of the current conditions, like when they're actually happening. You have to witness it in real time. So I attest to forward testing very strongly.
Well said.
Also, I see, Stefan, I don't want to ignore your question because people get pissed when we do, but there's nothing we can do with support tickets, man. There's really not. I hope it gets resolved for you, and it's, you know, you've opened a ticket, which is the right thing to do. We have a great support team here. You just got to be patient, man. But there's honestly, the four of us here, there's literally nothing we can do. But I hope it gets resolved. I hope everything gets taken care of for you.
Very choppy, guys. Very, very choppy. Again, this is the sort of price action I expected prior to the data release.
At least they gave us one good move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, we drove down into the previous day low. I wish my charts were not being annoying, or else I would show you guys what I'm looking at.
Yours are glitching too?
What's that?
Yours are glitching too, charts?
They're still glitching. I think I need to like, okay, they should be good now, Drew, if you want to go to my charts. But this demand zone on the 1 hour, this is the one that I was looking at on NASDAQ. Yes, looks a little bit worse, but same area, right? Look at this area. This basing candle that we had from Monday, right? Nice and balanced basing, and then we drove out of it. This is where I get this demand zone. We tapped into it yesterday. I told you guys I usually don't like to keep demand zones or supply zones after we've sliced through it. I went ahead and kept it just for like a visual and to see where the liquidity was being swept. We were not able to get into that area today, right? We came down into this level. Basically, this was a demand zone touch. You can even drag this actually to the low of this candle right here. I'm looking at this wick, but we came down, we drove right into it. We were not able to clear this previous day high. We held right above the trend line on the 1 hour. We're still holding above the trend line. So for me, this still is in the range that we talked about, right? We had no candle closure below this area. So to me, this is still, you know, we're stuck in a range until we can get out of it. So again, I was saying this, if you guys are range bound traders, if there's any range traders, like you might be killing it in this market right now, because we're not going anywhere, right? We've been stuck between 25,740s and this 25,580 area, 560. So not a huge zone that we're talking about. What is that, like 150 points? That's nothing. So, you know, on the NASDAQ, you want to see a break and continuation, and we've just been getting a lot of chops. So this is what I mean by going into FOMC. You got to be a little bit careful, you know, with your position sizing, with what you enter, and, you know, just waiting for that extra confirmation. For me, on the upside right now, I'm not even really interested in any sort of play until we can clear the previous day high. That for me is the play. Not to say, again, there aren't any trades to take. There are. We took our fair share of trades this morning, but I'm looking for especially this break from yesterday. So
In fact, I think we hit a new record on the stream today of how quickly all three of us took a trade. And I say that
We might
mainly
have
as
to-
a reflection on me rather than the two of you. But,
Right.
yeah, that's. I mean, we were both in and out of trades, I believe, in the first
Save
5
what's
6 minutes of
left
the market.
for
Man,
That's pretty surprising. I do wanna
wasted no
address-
time.
scalping.
Yeah, one comment up here from Danny Boy. It says, if you trade price action candlesticks, the market has been the same since the beginning of
I mean,
1900.
we're 10
This
days
is one of those things that
in.
and I'm not going to pick on you at all because in theory, you're not wrong. In reality, you're right and wrong, right? Because yes, candlesticks have been around for quite some time. And again, it was Steve Neeson and some of his group that took sort of what we now know as candlesticks, learned them, from the Japanese rice markets, integrated them with modern technical analysis and Western technical analysis to the point where I remember when I opened my first account, it was one of the OHLC charts, right? It was just open, high, low, close, which of course is a form of candlestick in a way. And there was another one I opened that was line charts, right? Just a line that just did all of that. And now anything starts and ends with candlesticks. And yeah, I do a little Renko trading. I haven't for a while, but maybe use TPO market profile, step chart, whatever. But candlesticks are the default now. And you're right. The candlesticks, what they reflect, the patterns are unchanged as long as they've been around. At the same time, though, the markets have changed, right? A candlestick that was made in 1910 is a lot different than today because the indexes are exponentially higher. They're bigger. Things like retail trading didn't exist back then. Prop accounts and prop firms certainly didn't exist back then. So again, I mean, what the core of what you're saying is absolutely correct, but that may be the only thing that hasn't changed in the markets. And then when we figure the psychological aspect of it, and those of us, in here as prop traders having to plan for consistency rules and DLLs, MLs, all that, it is completely different in a lot of ways. So the only
the accounts
only
that
thing
matter.
that's changed in the market is that they change constantly. So
Yeah.
True.
Really didn't get much.
Now, you said you use TPO?
I was just using that as an example.
Okay.
I've looked into market profile and TPO and that kind of in the volume based charts, and I played around. I had a strategy I was developing around point of control for a little while, but it didn't speak to me, and it felt like and guys, we don't do this for entertainment, obviously, but we hope to bring you a little bit of that on this stream. But if you're just trading on your own, it's a boring, lonely thing sometimes. But at the same time, like, we do want a strategy that speaks to us and that we can. And I just, after about 3 months of playing around with that stuff, it bored me to tears, and I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. Now
it's confusing.
It is,
really...
and my career will tell me it is something I will probably come back to at some point. There is so much that I do that is VWAP based at this point.
Yeah.
First time I learned VWAP, I was like, this is stupid, and put
Here
it
we
in
are.
Yeah, here we are. Now it's 80% of my trading at this point. So
Yeah. It is something that piques my interest. I mean, even when we talked about Sierra charts for a minute, that was something I wanted to get into, and it reminds me of the video that you made, Amos, when it was like, which was freaking hilarious, by the way. You had the mouse right here, and you're like clicking, and then you're like, the first time you see you open up TradingView, and it's just this rocket ship sort of contraption.
That's Sierra charts. It's more accurate for Sierra charts.
Sierra charts reminds me of that. Like it just feels
my.
overwhelming to try
You
to.
need a PhD to understand that. And so just to get my live data feed, basically, Denali, it took me so much time. Like, I had to go through so many videos to understand. All right, I need to.
Our gamble
do this with
account
my
for
broker, and this
FOMC
broker
is
doesn't
not
do it,
looking good.
Oh my god. It was,
Oh gosh.
I mean, it's with
Our other
with every
accounts,
trading
there wasn't
software
really
in
any
the
good
community, right? You look at
trades.
it and you're like, what?
Oh no, Sierra's a whole
Maybe it will
Sierra,
come
I
back.
don't care if you're Stephen Hawking. Sierra will make you feel stupid.
Who knows?
The first few
Who
hours
knows?
you use it.
But we
Like,
might blow our
I first
FOMC
played around with Sierra about 3 years
gamble
ago. And I got a little more
day.
into it about a year ago, and I don't use
This
it
doesn't
much
come out.
anymore.
We're
About 3 years ago, I tried. I swear
another
to God, I thought I was giving up trading 2 hours into using Sierra. That's how dumb I felt.
Wait, so but you don't use it anymore?
4
right?
hours,
No, I don't
three
use
and a
it
half
on a
hours.
day-to-day basis. No, in fact, I haven't loaded
So
up
we
the,
still don't
the
know.
monthly on it. I think I was getting the package for like
We
maybe
shall
30 bucks a month.
see.
I haven't renewed it in like 4 months.
We shall see.
Yeah. Well,
We
who-
probably
who
should
in
have
here
gambled
trades
with the
Sierra?
mini.
I'm curious
I mean,
if
a
anyone in the
micro
chat uses
instead of
Sierra
mini.
charts.
Let's see if
It's
we
the
can
tough,
find
it's
minis.
tough
some first.
for props because
But,
it doesn't
you know,
work with
whatever.
I don't think it works with CQG feeds. It basically works with Denali.
Ones that we
You
wanna
can- you can
pass.
do a
Denali,
few
yeah.
things to work with Rhythmic.
Didn't really
but
trade.
That's about it, and they're
This
pretty
top one
limited.
will become
Yeah, you're
well, the
gonna-
one that we traded
You won't
here
chart
will
on it, but
become our
trading
scalp
on it,
account
especially with profit
if
and
we
stuff,
blow this one,
Oh,
which is likely to happen.
It's a nightmare trade.
That was also one big reason why I stopped trading with Sierra charts. It's because I was looking at my
Whatever
left
this
screen,
is,
and then
if there's
let's say I was
anything,
looking
if
at
it
the
even
footprint, and
has
then I
anything
wanted
left
to
of my
enter there, so
scalp,
then I had to look to
the
my
rest of
right
that
to find the
on a
price
micro.
tags. And at that time, you're looking at the footprint. You're
but
you're a scalper, you know?
our other account we only
I was
made
gonna-
You
also
need
only
that
made
exact
1392.
price, or your analysis doesn't
This
make
one
sense.
is
Mm.
17.
You used to, yeah, you used to trade with footprints, Amos.
I tried
This
everything.
isn't
Literally.
any of
You
the
can
orb
think about one strategy, like supply and demand, support and
trades to
resistance.
do.
I used the TPO
We
chart.
were ahead
Time price opportunity.
on this one. We did take
I used volume
this trade
profile.
this morning.
I was trading all of that. Value areas,
Came down.
point of control,
Boom.
footprint chart. Even I was using.
Then we
CVD
lost on the
divergence.
way back up.
A lot of like those order flow. Order flow.
Then we lost on a
Bulls.
down,
And I came to realization that
And then a nut.
even if you're using those tools,
and then a
at the end
down.
of the day, your framework and your way of analyzing a higher time frame will make you profitable.
It was
not
fine.
necessarily
We're
your
just we're
entry.
not having a good
Your
week.
entry is
We didn't have a good week
is-
last week, so we
it's
took those,
important,
Mhm.
but
started trading
not as much
micros.
as the reason
started
why
bringing
you
it
would
back
enter a
FOMC
certain
day.
trade, why would price actually distribute
Probably
to
should
a
have
certain
not have
level.
done it.
Yeah.
You know, that could have
yeah.
kept and stayed our scalp
Reading
account.
some of the chat comments. You guys are
Well,
really-
But,
no,
you know,
Sierra's famous
here's what
for
it is.
their support. Just search in their support for if you have a question.
That is going
Probably
to
even been
be
asked
the
it.
one
That's
here.
questions that's been asked.
Last little
They are
red
the
day.
most passive aggressive people in there.
Oh,
It's like I
Monday
picture
was
'em, like,
super
pushing up their
good.
glasses and like, actually,
Well, actually.
if you refer to
Yesterday, the
section
two accounts that we
42.7,
traded were not so.
six
One of them was
paragraphs,
okay. The
subparagraph
other one was.
47.6 of the
These were
manual, you
micros.
will see this
One we
clearly
got
spelled
halfway
out,
to
and
our
it's
daily
like
goal.
in-
Almost
it is
halfway.
like in Sanskrit
That one
or
we
something.
took
It's, yeah.
Daily loss.
It's ridiculous.
We really don't have any trades to take
And I've created a couple of custom things.
on
I
the
need to
two
check if you need
accounts.
help on that. But honestly, trading views
Thought
really
we're gonna
good with that
trade
now. TradeStation's always been
today.
really good with custom indicators. There's
So
I feel like TradingView has caught up to a lot of other companies in the last couple of years. They were not as intuitive as they were, and I don't know if it's the influx of
That is
traders
just
use
the way it
prop
is.
space now. They connect their Tradovate to it, but honestly, I have
if
been
we
very
left it
impressed
the
with
way it
TradingView
is right now,
the past 2 to 3
we would be
years.
down $500
Yeah, it
on
really has. It really has.
Mom,
this
there's,
one.
There's something good in the chat right now. Hardy and Tino is asking, so what strategy does a Moss use now?
But
Because you
we're
tried
likely
everything, so
not
what is the
going
best?
to have
Alright,
anything
so
left
I'll let you guys know basically
as far as our
for
trailing,
me,
because it goes off of trailing.
wicks do the
That's how we
damage, right?
screwed
It's
ourselves.
story. If a candle closes bullish, don't fade it. Alright? The trend is your friend. And
On
let me
this
just show you
account,
another
and
chart,
then we had to go to
alright? I'll show
micros.
you
We started
and
bringing it
you'll be able
back,
to see it with your
but
own
you
eyes,
know,
Alright? If a candle
Professor
Alright.
Amos work now, chat.
Okay, so yeah, Professor Timer.
after
Alright.
3 days of good
Candle
trades, we brought it back to
at
having
9 a.m.
only
So
a
from 9 to 10,
trailing
closes
of
bullish,
2,000.
alright?
So
Likelihood
we
of the
thought we
candle
would,
from 10 to 11
you
to
know,
close
have a
bearish, so
use
sweep the high
FOMC
and
day
reverse
to
back is only
have a max day
33
loss or
to
not.
35% chance. Okay. So
And
do
it looks
not
like we'll have a
fade
max day loss, and
what the
then
opening
this
trend
account will
shows.
probably be
I'll
our
show you multiple
scalp account
examples,
as it is
alright?
normally.
9 a.m.
But
candle closes bullish, buyers are in control.
this
10
account,
a.m. pushes up.
we traded the wrong one. This is our
Closes bullish
100%
also.
win
So
rate one.
all
Good thing we
all the down moves, you
the
use
small
them
account,
as
the small
fake
trades
outs,
that
like
we
do
did
not
do
enter in those bearish market
worked
structures
out.
like most people would.
This is the
Okay.
account we're supposed to
9
trade
a.m.
here.
candle right here closes bearish. Do not
So-
fade it. You want every single up move when everyone is trying to reverse their market.
It's what it
catch the
is.
bottoms,
We have to go
use
to
them as
work,
continuations, wait for them to
and we're
close
just gonna leave this trade and hope for the best. We are gonna target way down here.
10 a.m. candle follows it.
Basically
Okay.
what we are targeting,
I
I'll
don't know why it
show
does that.
you now.
Okay.
We're
It's
hoping
printing. I don't know why the previous one.
that we actually come all the way down to
Let me see other scenarios.
here.
But the
Next
basically
support.
what I'm looking at is how does the 9 a.m. candle
But
close?
maybe we should
If it's closing bullish,
maybe
and
we should
strong,
target
the opening price
477.
is my line that will tell me everything. If we're above the opening price, buyers
That
in
actually
control.
would be it.
I'm looking for, as long as I get my bias. It's not hard. It's not complicated.
funny.
You need to be able, in my opinion, if
That's
you want to have an
actually
edge,
pretty
you need to be
funny.
able to explain the reason why someone who would go against you would lose over time. Okay,
That's
so
wild.
that's basically it. I'm looking
That's
at
pretty
how
close to where
is the
we would
candle from
need to
9,
our
to
target
9:59
is.
closing. Then I use unfilled fair value gaps. I use the 15-minute candle closures, 30-minute
Interesting.
candle closures to find entries. But usually the candlestick in and of itself will tell me a big story. So if it wicks, it's rejection. If the body is strong,
Maybe we should.
it's a continuation.
That's funny. That
Yeah,
is
you pretty
interesting.
Much, this is your strategy. I mean, this is what you
Huh.
trade. So
Well, let's hope.
I mean,
Starting to come
Going
back.
to
We'll see.
is, in the beginning, we were
We do
talking
have to
about
go, though. Let it
we
let
all
it
have some
happen.
sort of demons
All the
inside of
loves,
us.
guys. We'll see what
Which is real.
happens, right?
What?
I mean, now it's starting to go into
Basically,
positives.
what
You
is
never
triggering
know.
you
Never
in the
know
sense
what's gonna
when-
happen these days.
What is
That's
the
crazy.
thing
We're
that
gonna
happened
we're
on the
gonna
chart
have that
that
as
would
the
make that
target, and
demon
however that
come
works,
out?
it works.
I want to know actually. Let's
For
say
the day.
when I want to go, let's say in DGen. Like
Anyways, peace.
I said
All the
in
loves.
my
We'll
previous
let life choose what it
calls,
chooses for us.
if
you know.
I lose 2 trades
Let
with both
God
sides
choose what it chooses
the
for
same
our
day,
actions.
I am not gonna be too too happy with it. Okay, so I limit myself to
Something
one
like
trade.
that. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
So what about you guys?
Let our actions
oh my god. Sorry, I'm
put the
I'm
chips
gonna-
where they lay. You know?
For me, a must.
We all have
Whenever-
actions. Can't blame anything.
Whenever
I mean, you can blame
whenever
stuff,
high time
but
frame, like a high volume candle comes
you know,
in,
you could
no
do
matter
everything
if
right.
it's
Not
long
saying
or
that this
short,
was right. I'm
as
not saying that
soon
this
as a
trade was
high
right.
volume
This is
candle comes
probably
in
a
and
dumb
makes a big
trade, and
move,
it's just
like,
happening,
my brain, it
working out for
immediately
my
goes like,
favor. But
I
that's
have to jump in,
that's life.
right? And when I
You know,
started trading, like,
actually,
the first
trading is
2
much like
years,
life
maybe even 3 years,
in the sense
I
that
would jump in a lot of these trades, and obviously
you could
enter
do
them right, and
everything right.
immediately
You
it goes
have a
against you,
strategy
which
here,
would have
for a
happened
trade.
today, for
You
example,
could
if
do
just entered short
everything
because that
right.
high volume candle came in, and then you enter short and it
It
goes up.
still goes
And
against
for
you
me,
for
it's
whatever
like
reason.
that demon, it's over. As soon as I enter that
And-
first trade, and then it goes against me, it's done. Like the accounts are gone.
And
want-
it's gone.
So for me, it's like the number one thing I got to do as soon as a high volume candle
Could
comes
just
in,
not
is
work
like,
out,
look away.
you know?
Nope.
Is
And
that what you do?
sometimes that just needs to be
Hey,
what
if
it
I'm
needs to
trading
be.
alone, I'm like, nope,
You know?
not interested.
Sometimes
I
it
mean,
is
speaking
just
of,
what
we
it
are
is.
getting some movement back to the downside here.
There we
So
go.
So I want to just put my stop loss
I'm
right
short now.
here.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we got Joey Morgan in the chat. What's up, Joey?
Hey,
Hey, Joey.
So wanna
Joey
stay here
fucking
so I
Morgan,
can,
this
like,
guy. I love
protect
guy. We
this
had this guy on yesterday. He's back
trade.
today. We fucking love this guy.
This guy.
Mhm.
This guy.
keep my loss low,
Oh, I love it.
recover,
Oh, God.
you know?
Are they really gonna? I really don't want to see them breaking this level before FOMC. That'll really be annoying.
That would keep my losses so low if I
All
just
right, so if we
TP'd
break
right
this
now.
previous day low sitting at 25,560, like I said, if traction really starts coming in here, like I said, we have room down probably another 500,
kind of want to TP right here.
550 points. I wish.
It would keep the
150
loss so low.
points to the downside. So you could, look to probably target the 495 level. But that's if, right? Like I want to see ES also break the opening range low. We came down to that 830 level. We're getting a lot of pressure coming in here. This actually might be the break. Why are we doing this right now?
market is like, hey, let me do something here. But this
Kinda
level has been strong, like
defensive.
60, 70 area is very strong. See if it holds.
Matt looks like he's in a trade.
Maybe.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Maybe.
Starting
Took that
to
575
swoop
again
here.
long, and this is in one of my select.
Kind of makes me
evals,
want to get
so I'm
out.
not going to give it a lot of room. If it goes against me, I'm not going to lose more than. If it breaks 66, I'm out. I'm trying to get it back up to 600. We'll see.
Kind of also makes me want to put a trade in.
ES does look like
on
it
our
might
other
try to
account.
bounce, at this 35. I just don't like where Nasdaq's getting some selling pressure.
Yeah, I'm not like
560.
overly optimistic on this one, but it was too good to pass up.
560 does have some of those buyers still sitting there on NQ. So does 550. So I think a better entry would be to wait for 550 to clear to the downside if it does get there.
Closing that, we'll take our 350 loss
Otherwise,
there.
590 has some resistance. Buyers just stepped in here.
Should have left it, to be honest.
Okay, I'm break
What
even.
happened?
Let's, slide into
That
break
is
even
not what I
here.
was trying to do.
599 is my target. Just because I don't need to clear 600 to get it then.
Brett is in this with you, Matt.
Brett's moving the market right now.
Brett is in. You're good. You're golden. Just stay in.
Yeah, you're in. You're gonna win this.
Is this another GP
I'm in
trade,
it.
Brett?
I'm gonna buy. Holy crap.
This wouldn't be.
Yeah,
It
that
doesn't
would
look
be,
like it would be, but I mean,
it
it
would
kind
be a
of depends.
99.9%
Like,
retracement.
Oh, I
depending
should
on
have
what
stayed
high
in
it
there.
was,
Did you see
right?
how?
Like, ooh, selling pressure picking up.
That's
All right,
there.
I'm out break
crazy.
even there.
Yeah, these sellers are not. I don't
Wow,
think they're
they
gonna hold.
stepped in heavy there.
Yeah. I do
Crap.
not trust the upside
You-
just yet.
Previous day low. If that sweeps and then it goes higher, then I would
We do have to go though.
right here.
That would be so good.
Yo,
ES looks like it's. I mean, Nasdaq.
what's
are going
going on?
but ES looks like
Dude,
it's
I
going for this
I
break
should have left that
even.
in.
Below 840.
I gambled on
Obviously,
this
the next
account,
target
but
is
I
around
accidentally
830.
screwed up.
I actually
Here, I'll
still
show
really
you what
like
my
this.
trade
I had
thing
I
is
stepped
right
in
now.
that one. I was just trying to
Okay,
get
so
my
now that was only a
daily target on a,
what was that?
select eval, so I didn't want
I totally have to go to work right now.
If this were kind of a live trade,
So that's a
this was
negative
something I was doing in the fund, I would
33598.
size down and give
Oops,
it a little
wrong.
more room.
Wrong one.
Because I
Yeah.
do still really like it. But again, this is
958.
where we talk. You know, we were just talking about what's the difference in trading some of these accounts. Is that, to
3395.
me, the biggest change I've made because the majority of my tradings that we shifted over
355.98.
to doing actual Tradovate accounts.
So
on
this
here,
is
the
a test
evals and
account.
funds
These are the
and
test
payouts and
accounts.
stuff. The biggest change for
This
me
is
has been
now no
making
longer a
those
test
losses,
account, I
because
think.
especially when I'm
Well,
long in
there's
an
it's still a
account,
test account.
I really don't want to take
But
more
real
than
quick,
$100
I started
loss,
tracking all my
especially
stuff.
when you're gunning for payouts, or especially if you've gotten that first payout in these
Dude,
accounts.
what's
'Cause in
going
all-
on
in
with
all my
this?
fundeds, I took,
It's fine.
I
Close
got,
that.
the first
Let me
three
go to
accounts I
my
got
web
funded
platform
payouts
because
in,
I don't know
I
what's
took
going on
a
real
couple grand
quick.
losses in each
But
one.
anyways, I had
And so
some lost
then,
days. I
that's
started
kind of a
rotating
steep
accounts
fight to get back up to a
because
second payout on
I'll
them.
show you
One mistake that
last
I made early
month's
on was
ordeal.
I was just trading the same basic
Last
account
month's
that I
ordeal,
typically use.
I was
Really
only
tough to do that
trading
in
the
that
test accounts,
situation.
and
So
I
again,
started
guys, I
trading
still
one
like
that I
this
actually
trade,
want to
but I
pass.
just couldn't get
You can
back
see
up
it's
to
pretty good,
them,
right?
once it set
And
me
then
in a position where
obviously, you
I could
know,
set
right
up
when I
break
get all
even,
crazy,
I was gonna
I
get
have
out,
like
so.
now I'm starting to these 4 are accounts that I want to
Getting
trade,
back above the
and I was trying some
75
rotation.
Good.
Mm.
All right, starting to get some move here.
So
290
then
has some sellers
I
in
decided
here.
yesterday,
There we go.
or on Monday. So I took a good green day, right?
Mm.
I decided I was gonna rotate accounts. Like
Yeah, let's see.
I'm gonna trade 2 accounts every day
I don't
because it's
hate it for
unlikely.
long,
I want to
it's
try to
just
spread out my losses, but
not
then that
getting the
kind of made me,
buying
trade
pressure I
all
would
kinds of weird.
expect. I think if it clears 600,
No, get in.
it's a good shot to at least that 615.
Okay, now we're in.
I still want to see it take out previous day low. That would
Mother.
have been so much nicer.
I agree. See, that's another thing. Is like
Where are we targeting?
It does this a lot recently. Like,
Yeah.
It has.
it's like
We're gonna
Reverse one
target
tick away from Asia.
95.
Reverse one
Yeah.
tick away from Asia low. Don't
So-
sweep previously
No,
low.
this is
Just
fine.
go like close
Yeah.
to it. It's not as clean anymore as it used to
Yeah.
be.
Mm-hmm.
Back
We're
in
either
my
gonna
day, it was
take
cleaner.
a
Hey, back in my 20s, that was still
Yeah, back
happening.
in your 20s, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Back in my day.
$160 loss since we lost 40. So we're gonna take a $200 loss.
Your voice changes.
Technically,
just-
this
I
should
was
be
just trying to
here,
sound like
so we
Matt.
should either take a $200 win because our target's right here. Shaboom.
Did I do
So
All
the
right,
target's
all
right here, like,
I
you know,
follow
around
what
this
you're
area. I
saying.
like to just be somewhere, you know, a
And
little
Moss
bit
is just looking at all of us
less.
like y'all are old. All of y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuckers.
Don't be greedy. Won't be greedy.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and
So
this
basically,
is
yeah,
a few
I'm gonna
things that
target
you
either
can
this is the
level
stop
off,
loss
cranky.
up here
You know, you're too good
or
natured
down
guy,
here.
Nick. We gotta-
I was gonna go wait
gotta
up in
work on
here
it.
somewhere, but I gotta go to
Easy
work.
sentence.
I'm gonna be
I
super
will.
late now.
I feel
I'm in.
eminently qualified to
I'm
teach
in.
you about that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm in now.
Wax on, wax off.
I took a good trade this morning. I don't know if I can show it. Here to here.
Oh yeah, Brett.
Then I tried to do
still-
something
yeah, I
stupid.
like that, even
Tried to
after
take
I
a
got
long,
out,
and
just
then it went short.
I'm trying to get these selects to some daily payouts here.
So
These
then I
accounts
tried
are,
to take
are juicy.
a short or something,
you
and then it went long. Yeah.
I'm about halfway to passing each one. I
Then I
think
took a
I'm
short, then it went up,
plus,
and then it came down.
a little under on one. I think I'm plus 37.
But there we go. Look, we're in. It's going my way.
Nice, nice.
They're
Do you-
150.
Yeah, that's exactly. Follow the plan.
I plan on
Handy.
doing that. That's just not. It's not.
You don't
something
want. You want to know what this green? You want to know what this?
For me,
Okay. I started tracking it, right? Follow the fucking plan. Follow the damn plan. This is the plan right here. Look at how many freaking green days I got. Okay? Look at these accounts.
One is actually close.
I had
so I can only have so many.
one red day, one red day, one red day, two red days.
I will move.
Okay.
Try to move to 5
Okay.
selects and copy trade them, but right now I'm a little. I'm a little
Did I
more
really
comfortable
follow
trading
the
this
plan? Maybe these 2 days.
Just a little.
Okay, maybe not that day. I don't know if I did this day. I think I so. I think these days were followed the plan, and then I started getting all wonky. Then I started being smart again. This one was. This one was not.
Exclamation point or GC1 exclamation.
The data is there. Like I was writing this stuff down, Larry. Handy.
Honestly, guys, if you're within your
Follow
first,
the plan.
year
It's
of
not a
trading
hard plan.
futures, the
You wanna know
CME's
what the plan
website has
is?
A lot of good free education on it. Just tell you, hey, what are I mean, you.
I
you
shouldn't
don't
trade
need to
this.
know,
You
like,
you break, wait
this
for a
is probably
test,
not a
and
thing
let
you
it
do
go.
if you hold a good
Break,
contract.
wait for the test. Look at this. Look at this. See? Break, wait for the test, let it go.
Sign for it, but
You want to target up
the-
here. Look at the, look. That would have hit
check
yesterday.
values, of course,
You
should-
think I
you
stuck
should
with
know
the
that before you're
plan?
trading.
No, I got out
Just the
right
way the
here.
contracts,
'Kay.
are the letter codes for everything.
Why for the
you can
break?
switch over. There's so much great free information on the
Target
CME's
number
website. I
2,
encourage you to check that out. Actually, an old mentor of mine,
which is
signed
here. Look
up
at that.
their
Uh-huh.
education
Uh-huh.
so
Okay,
it's
this is
really,
not the
really
line.
good.
This
I
was
highly
this was,
recommend
you know, the line.
Imagine like you did trade it and you know they
Would not have
"Honey,
made it.
we
But
have,
if
20
you
barrels
were
of
watching
oil
and
at
paying
this time."
attention, you would get
I
out
think it's a little
somewhere
more
around
than
here.
20.
Okay? Easy.
I'm gonna look that up.
Break,
That
wait
would
for
be
it.
wild.
Would have lost this
That would
trade.
be wild.
That's fine.
Or like
You know it's gonna
100
happen, right?
something.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, like the 100.
Okay?
Back
Did
to
never
back.
retested. This one
A Moss would love it. You'd go through and like
probably, depending on where you put the stop loss, might have lost that trade. It came back halfway through. If you were really tight with it, I mean, technically you can put it here, but like you can see that's normally gonna happen. I typically either put it all the way. It's like all or nothing, 1 to 1.
Well,
Sometimes I put here.
In your yard.
That would have won. This one you would have lost.
You may need a little freedom.
This one you would have won. This one you would have won. This one you would have
Paratroopers coming in.
probably lost.
I think you need some democracy on this.
But you know what I mean? It's not that hard. You know what's hard?
we call this
Longbow wingman. That's what's hard. That's essentially what I'm doing. You know. Okay, I'm
yeah,
gonna leave this
definitely a
in.
lot
It's
stronger.
probably not gonna work out. Today's the day you're not supposed to really trade.
This
It's
is-
FOMC day.
it's
This is where they
FOMC.
talk about all the rate cuts. I do have to go. I will be on later tonight if you're
Definitely
on.
some trades to have
You know what? I was smart the other
played out.
day
I mean, especially
Tuesday
taking
or
those loss
Monday
on those
in my
dips.
Apex.
That short,
I
that
seen you
golden
were
pot
on.
short played
I
out
wasn't really
really
making
well.
any points. I actually only took a little bit of loss and said I gotta get off. It's not working
Don't
out.
mind that to Nick. He's
You know, this trade's probably not gonna work out. It might work out. Who knows? FOMC's crazy.
But
Hey.
it's okay. It's okay. I'm still
But-
up for today. I'm still up for
I'm gonna
today.
stick to the plan.
You took a trade.
Thank you, Handy. I
No,
needed to hear that.
On the train
Stick to the
airport,
plan.
actually.
You know,
Oh
this
my God.
account
I feel like that's the worst.
That's DJ.
was down. Actually, you could probably see these. This account was down $1,300. I stuck with the plan. Guess what? It was only now
Ooh, yes, really getting a push here. I will say I am glad that they did not break
200 down,
that low.
or it was
really
like
looked like they were going for it for a minute,
170
but
something today, but
They are holding. I want to know
down
if Brett is still in
before I started the day.
No, he-
And
he
accidentally
got
took
out
the
and
long,
ran in the last
which I
minute.
probably should have kept
Trying
in
to
there.
sell.
This is
You
probably
don't-
not going to go
don't
my
want to
way,
do
but
it.
guess what? If I stick
don't-
to the plan, it'll be fine.